I want to be back in California to develop a practice area around emerging companies, like you did yourself. But it's just so weird to see, it's like, wow, he wants to do this for a year, and who knows what else will come. And that first year of law school was real rough, so it'll be tough, because I think this is going to be such a big part of me moving forward, especially in my professional career. I mean, law firms around the country and around the world are developing blockchain practice groups, ICO compliance group, so a space that I would love to be in.
Right.
So I just need to keep it going.
Review. We talked
So interestingly, today I had a meeting with Andrew Berkowitz.
Oh, you did? You had a meeting with him?
Yeah.
Nice.
So he has a really cool vision for Cryptos Weekly, which is the podcast that he's launching.
Cool.
Had 3 episodes, and I think he wants me on as a weekly guest, possibly co-host. Yeah.
Yes!
So that could be really cool. Hi, my name is Will Lowery. I'm the author of the upcoming book titled Initial Coin Offerings.
Of course, Apple's been a winner for ages. We know that. That's not a surprise, okay? But as it keeps climbing, I don't see it as a tech stock.
He is taking a lot of ownership. Obviously, it's his podcast, so he, we're going to see what works. Might have to boot you if, viewers want something else. So, but I'm open to anything at this point.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just he wants an ICO guy.
Given
my book, I think
Turns
I can
out,
be that guy.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're in what you talked about, what we talked about in class, right? I think your ability to become a storyteller is going to be key.
Yeah.
And so the more you can nail that part, but I told you, this is they're sort of looking for opportunities to get in these new spaces. There's no expert, right?
Exactly.
I mean, you don't, I'm sure you don't always see yourself as an expert, but you are.
Yeah.
And especially here in DC, fuck, who else,
Right.
So I think the key is going to be to transition from the smart guy who sort of knows what he's talking about into being able to tell stories.
Yeah.
But I think for you, you have done this pre-law school, and you're going to go into law school and I think be interesting and to other people, oh my God, you have this interesting path. I think the trick is just going to not let the magic go away.
Yeah.
Because it can beat it out of you. This guy Rafi and I are working on a book called Founder, JD.
Okay.
And it's about the path of lawyers to become startup founders. So part of it's my story, but part of it's a bunch of stories, and we basically have analyzed about 300 to 400 startup founders who have JDs.
Wow.
And looked at it, and there's basically what we concluded was there's one big thing, and that is to sort of, you have to have the right mindset to be an entrepreneurial lawyer. You have to look for solutions, not issue spot. So law school is about issue spotting. That's number one. So you have to be solution oriented, not issue spot oriented.
Okay.
You have to embrace risk, not to be risky, but to just know that risk happens.
Yeah.
And so you have to be willing to take a lower paying job for a bit to go sometimes there's this very and then the third part is, and this is just the mindset to even be potential to start something. The third one is you have to embrace uncertainty of timing. And so lawyers are kind of that you build your stuff, that it works and those things. And so that once you have that mindset, which you'll have already because of what you've done, then it's about being open to opportunities that come about to maybe launch a Bitcoin firm, or to do whatever those things are, or to go do something totally different outside of it.
Did you see that quarter from Win today? It was a smoke show.
God, this is so cool. I'm so excited for you. This is this is exactly what we were hoping for, right?
I know. Yeah, I'm hoping this whole thing pans out. I mean, Andrew wants to dedicate kind of a year to this podcast.
Yeah.
And see where it goes. He's going to try to put some marketing money behind it, kind of grow the user base. I think it is tough. I saw a tweet the other day that's most common things in the crypto space, and one is decentralized hedge fund. The second thing is launching a podcast. And so you do see a lot of crypto guys in their bedroom, green screen, just, here's crypto news and this and that. So I think it'll be tough to differentiate ourselves, but I think once we get there, I think it can be a solid news outlet.
Yeah. Well, for you, it's the perfect thing to like, you got a book.
Right.
And so having 3 other people who are sort of excited about that is great. You should ask him about writing a blurb for your book. I mean, do some of those things. Like,
yeah, I think I'll do that. He actually had some great suggestions for my book as well, because I know we were talking about Medium articles to come and starting my own Medium blog, but he suggested that I reach out to Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, which are these online news outlets for ICO and cryptocurrency news, and offer to write, blog posts for free. And then kind of they already have that viewer base, so I could try to plug right into that.
Yep.
And then maybe, at the end, Will Lowery, author of this and that. So I might try.
As long as you get them, I mean, the key on that one is make sure that you get reposting rights on your brand too.
Okay.
So you just want to always try. I mean, he's right. Andrew's right. You want to get it on somewhere else, but you do want to then have it be yours too.
Okay.
To say as published on blah 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 that you can do it.
Okay.
Remember, we're trying to build your brand too.
Yeah.
And so it's important that you have it other places, but you'll start to build like a following on Medium that's yours.
Okay.